Hey everyone, SC Terracon here. Now, really quickly, before we actually get into the video, I want to discuss a few things about, Sonic 4. So let me talk about it quickly. So for the past month, we've been receiving all sorts of Sonic Movie 4 news from Daniel RPK. And while a lot of fans have been really excited about this new information, I don't find it all too surprising myself. So just allow me to explain why. The information given out about Sonic 4 just seems like basic guesses that anyone could make about Sonic 4. Like the news where apparently Sonic 4 will focus on a darker future. This is kind of a basic guess considering Sonic 4 is an adaptation of Sonic CD. Or the news where Silver the Hedgehog will not appear in Sonic 4. Again, we kind of figured this considering this is an adaptation of Sonic CD. All these leaks feel like the equivalent of saying Spider-Man will wear a red and blue suit in the next Spider-Man movie. And they just call it a day and have the internet raving about some kind of basic information we'd figure about. So yeah, I don't really find the Sonic Movie 4 news interesting enough to actually report on it, but when there are some pretty interesting news to, talk about, then I'll talk about them. But let's actually discuss, the main purpose of the video, movie poster edits. So a lot of you might be wondering, what the heck is a Sonic movie poster edit? Sonic movie poster edits are kind of like collage art, where the artist will grab all sorts of images or renders and they'll mash it together to make one beautiful piece of artwork. But as of recently, Sonic movie poster edits haven't really been all that great. In fact, most Sonic movie poster edits are just really basic. They'll grab an already existing render and not even alter it, or they'll simply grab an AI render and call it a day, which kinda disappoints me. So that's when I suddenly had the idea for a video. Hey, you remember that time I made a Sonic Movie 3 poster edit video? Yeah, why don't I just do that again but for Sonic 4? So yeah, that's basically the entire video. I'll be showing an entire time lapse here, and I'll add some narration in the background just so you guys understand what I had in mind when I was making this piece of artwork. But before the video starts, I highly recommend you like and subscribe if you want more content like this. But anyways, let's get into the video. When I started sketching out ideas for this poster, I was thinking about doing the American CD cover, but I ended up doing the Japanese art cover because I honestly prefer that one more than the American. But I might possibly do an American art cover maybe sometime in the future if this video does well, so if you guys support this video, then I might just do another CD art cover, but for Sonic 4. I also decided to change up the background from it being just a green checkered background because I feel like that would be a really basic way to go out. So I thought about a snow scenery, that could possibly happen in the movie. Hopefully there is a snow fight because that would be pretty cool. So I ended up doing that for this poster, so yeah. Surprisingly enough, the legs were probably the hardest thing for Sonic because honestly, I got the head and body right away, but the legs, I had a difficult time trying to pose them, make sure they didn't look too flat, make sure that they didn't look like he was just standing there. I'm trying to give the sense of motion kind of happening, so hopefully what comes out of Sonic looks good to you guys. So yeah. This is when I started to work on Metal Sonic, and Metal Sonic was a bit of a difficult thing. Most of the time I did actually have to draw over him, add some details that weren't there before because I tried looking through the entire internet. I tried looking for official Metal Sonic renders, and a lot of them just kind of came out weird. I didn't want to use fan model renders or any of that because I just felt like that'd be rude to just steal someone's artwork and not credit them. So I just kind of went my own way, try to make what I have look good. So yeah. As you can very clearly tell, I was struggling with Metal Sonic a lot. Nothing much to add here, just that Metal Sonic was a really difficult thing to do. At around this time, I actually began to work on the body for Metal Sonic, but I ended up trying to change up Metal Sonic's pose from the sketch idea I had to something else, because I honestly liked the official render pose that was used here, so you'll be seeing that in a few seconds. And this is where I began to work on the background. As you can clearly see, I used the cloning tool on the software I used to, like, you know, make the parts that were cut off extended so that it doesn't look too weird. I began to give the effects of, you know, like dust or the trail from the speed. I don't know what it's called, I might just be dumb. But we're very closely approaching the end of this final product, so, you know, be excited, I guess. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. Tell me what kind of Sonic movie poster edit would you like to see in the near future by me. Would you like to see more CD recreations or other forms of Sonic movie edit posters? But anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, or in the next video. Adios.